Hey Carlo, I'm out at De La Bosque. We're evaluating the property and the trees. I'm with my guy Amy and Damien from Angel Oaks. He's done some work for us in the past. So that tree's going to get hauled off. He's going to develop a budget for us on taking some trees out. Real quick, this big beautiful oak here, you know, while they come out, there's just things that need to be done. A big branch fell off of this, and you can see there's some dead branches that would need to come out, and they can do what's called a rain cut on those. So the rest of the tree, which is fairly healthy, would be fine, but it would remove some of these really, let me get out of the sun, some of these really large branches that are going to come down. You know, if they came down on their own, it could destroy the rest of the tree, whereas if they make a nice cut, you know, it'll keep the tree. It's a beautiful oak. Now over here is, I think, your area of concern, especially since we're going to get a roof on this someday. These trees overhanging the house. Here's the one that came down. Damien, you're talking about, are we doing anything to this first tree here?
On this first tree, the lead that is extending over the roof,
Yeah.
at the Y, if you come
Yeah.
further to this right side,
Yeah.
take that whole lead off. It'll give it a weight reduction, and you don't have to worry about having the declining growth come out.
Okay.
Those dead pieces will not break off. We'll
Okay.
take the whole thing. The one next to it,
Which is this one here.
this one right here, is rotting at the base, as you can see.
Yeah.
Right here.
You can see this, Carlo.
This is rotting at the base. Up top, you already know it's fighting for sunlight, and there's nothing up on this portion of the canopy. It's actually rubbing into the tree, the other tree.
So you would recommend taking this one out?
This one I would take out.
Okay.
Okay, and it's already loose in the dirt.
It's already loose in the dirt.
Yep.
So it's moving.
A little bit.
Okay.
And it just takes, you know.
All right. So these trees, Carlo, we're not talking about really doing much of anything. These are probably okay, and they're away from the house. This cluster of trees here is the one that has some issues. You can see how it's over the roof. There are 4 trees in this. This one's dead. This one here would just come down either on its own, or I think Damien's crew would.
The one behind it will cut out. This right here we'll just chop out.
This one here is no
Yeah.
good either, right?
Yeah, this one's no good.
This one, and then that dead one would come down. Okay, and so this cluster here, this small one, the small one is leaning on the large one. So the small one comes out, correct?
Correct.
Okay, now the large one that it's leaning on, what are we doing?
The large one doesn't need to really do anything. What you do, the weight reduction on that side, that stem that's right over, I can't put right there.
Yeah.
That lead that's coming over the roof, take that one and take this smaller one that's
Right.
completely dead over above it.
Yeah.
Take those out of there, and that's enough of a weight reduction where the tree will get a little bit of a bounce, and it'll get some more sway this way.
So that's that big one right there.
Correct.
Okay, so this one comes out. And then on these other 2 trees, what are we doing for these?
This tree, I'm not concerned with this tree.
Okay, so this tree we can leave.
We can leave this tree, and it's just because the lean is so far away from the house, and all the weight is actually on this side of the tree. Even if
Okay.
the tree came, it's falling away from the house.
Okay.
The other side, that other tree right here that's in the middle of it,
Yeah.
I would just take that lead, like I said. Right here,
Okay.
just put a flush cut. The other lead is shooting up. That lead that's coming over and tangling in between and rubbing with it,
Yeah.
where the bark separation is, I would take that also.
Okay. So a lot of pruning. You can take that then. I'm wrapping this up. So a lot of pruning, Carlo. And then, you know, a couple, 2 or 3 trees coming out. He's going to develop a budget for me on this, which I will send to you. You know, but the rest of the oaks on this property, they're far enough away from the house. You know, I don't think we can sit and prune every dead branch out of every oak tree on this property. I mean, we could, but, you know, gosh, the money involved, you know, would be a lot. I mean, there's some dead branches on other trees that we could also take out while they're here. So if you want me to address that, let me know. But he's going to get me a budget. I'll email that over to you. And I know he's busy, so he's got to go to other clients. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Carlo.